like having a sustainable frontliner, Bean, or maybe the others like Hylos, like teaching. They have the ability to pick off the alter ego heroes easily. And look at the emblems that they are bringing on the screen right now. The thought is using the tenacity.
They keep on going. Super King gonna be dove on. First blood, Boy with the on-point steel cables to start the game off. Why not flicker? Is it just literally for one, Kufra?
I think so, because the momentum will be big if Kufra got that momentum. Using the Tyrant Revenge, Tyrant Rage, it's gonna be important to make alter ego.
Neutral objective battle, and Bigetron Alpha takes it for free. Oh, Rossi! A bit too aggressive there, gets punished. Now they're gonna try to collapse on the Super Sorizo. Pops in a Purify, Wisdom Strike! But there's no more commitment, no energy for one last steel cable, and Super Sorizo is able to distract Alter Ego.
Really aggressive movement from Rasi and just make Bigetron Alpha get more advantage by killing Rasi.
But in the grand scheme of things, it's a really good win for Bigetron Alpha.
Divine Judgment. Oh, that's an RWM. 2 RWMs right now. Supercan jumps in with a puncture. One more shot, finds it onto Rasi. Boy diving a bit too deep. Super Saiyan now with a BMI. Gets out. No more steel cables to play with Nino. Able to zone Super Saiyan away, denying the minions. Even a Bennett's Rage committed, but this will only give Super Saiyan some space to actually claim that gold minion. And he does. He picks it up. Last hits. Meanwhile, bottom lane. Super Ken with the puncture. Boy able to distract for now. That's a kill, but it's 2 for Super Ken.
You don't call this the Chaos Derby for nothing, ladies and gentlemen, and here it is. Just brawls after brawls after brawls.
Are they gonna play it very disciplinedly on this game?
So far, Bigetron Alpha have done a better job in neutral objective takes, but here we go.
Divine Judgment, locking Rossi down. Now Boy jumps into the fray. No lockdown just yet, but he finds Super Pin in the back with a cutthroat. Now it's a knockout with a Tyrant's Revenge on the Super Cam, but he's able to use the minions in the mid lane with a puncture. Stacking it up, going back on the turtle. A win for Alter Ego in that kill department. But Bigetron have more resources now to go for the turtle. They got to be careful though. The kill threat is real. Pi is still hovering over. Rossi is charging it in. Tyrant's Revenge knocking him up. Rage as well. Locking him down, but the RWM comes down from Super Key right now in this Red Creep battle. Super Ken finds it, but Boy gets a kill in trade for the turtle.
They are holding a little bit more pressure onto just the entire map as a whole. And the fact is, Boy on the fan, you're going to be easily punished, especially Super Vin does that.
What? Boy was able to escape now. Phantom execution used up and stealing away the purple buff. Now Boy with no resources at hand. Uno staying still. But it's a triple kill for his Super Ken. He's hunting for the Maniac, dashes forward. Nino with a shutdown and a last splash from Super Key to get it back. 4-4-2.
4-4-2 and one outer middle turret. It's a really advantage for Bigetron Alpha.
It's really all going to bank down onto this. Boy level 9. Super Ken level 11. There's no way that they can contest, and they don't.
And they might not even be able to contest the purple buff. Super Ken save the retreat. Now Nino is going to be gunned down with a blazing duet. One more hit, but Nino gets out. Meanwhile, the purple buff, was it stolen? It was! Super Ken finds it and a kill on the Boy. Now it's Rossi who's running away, but look at Super Key. He has the Vero. He's gunning them down, but he got caught in the Abyssum Strike. Cerizo's walking him down. Pi with one more dash. Cerizo with a spin, and it's a kill over to Super Saiyan, who blinks forward again to find a few more shots on to Alter Ego members, and he backs up now for the tier 2.
It's really need the penetration items or even the Demon Hunter Sword to take down Super Sorizo, because a lot of resources has been out just aiming for Super Sorizo.
Super Ken hit the wall right now, but with the Thorn Rose, with the puncture, he's able to actually zone Boy away. Now it's a Tyrant's Revenge on the Super Key. Super Ken gonna be caught right there as Nino gets the kill. That's 2 for 0. Super Vin, Liver to Divine Judgment, able to lock them down, but Sakin gets gunned down. And Boy is looking for more on the map. It's 3-4-0. A big blunder by the Red Terminators as Rossi goes for one more Uno with a shot, but the Consecration helps Cerizo to sustain back up.
How in the world were Alter Ego able to turn that around just by one mistake? And you would think that it should be worth it. Bigetron Alpha picking up that purple buff away from Boy, but losing all those members and losing a neutral objective as a result of that?
That's why Super Sorizo and Super Key is using Purify, because they know Tyrant Rage impact will be a very dangerous one, and we see it. 3 mans down from Bigetron Alpha. Even Alter Ego just got the first Lord. It's really important to come back to aim for the objective that they are left right now.
We're playing it a bit too chaotically.
Even Rasi is waiting on that momentum.
Charge Revenge and the Rage connecting on the two with it, but some Strike connecting as well, but Rasi will lose his immortality right now. It's a real world ablation. Zones, Bigetron Alpha back away! And it's Nino with a double kills. He picks up the Hawk's Claws, he even flickers out! Super Kid unable to find the kills, the cut-through comes in, Nino! Triple kill!
Wow, wow, wow. 3 mans down, even they are just going with the Lord. And now look at the gold difference. Alter Ego just chased 8,000 gold from that moment. Alpha didn't have any DPS source damage.
They need to blitz this. 19 seconds left. Rasi goes in.
So Rizzo gets hit by the Renner's apathy too. And now with the frontliner so low, no consecration, 1 hit from Nibiru's passion, and the glowing one is ticking down. So Rizzo, Bigetron Alpha, oh beautiful Terra's Revenge to stop any sort of initiation. Supercan making the play right now with the bouncing balls right there. Supercan with a retreat to save Bigetron Alpha, but it will cost him his life.
With 2 members off the board, Alter Ego, they're looking to utilize this small window of opportunity to get things off the board. And that is going to be the top tier turrets. They need to do it before the Lord comes.
Minions coming in. Nino still trying to force it. Pi in the front line. Rasi took a lot of damage and now he rotates into the mid lane. Real world ablation locking him down. Super Saiyan going for the good hits. Renner's apathy. Oh, almost 1 more shot there to stop Super Chorizo from doing anything and maybe even taking him out. Everyone else, he can actually try to melt down. Bigetron are holding on to this Lord for now. Taking a half HP. They're trying to blitz it. Are they trying to just go for a 50-50? Pi jumps in onto Super Chorizo, able to escape for now, but Bennett's Rage has been committed. Now Super Finn in the back. Flickering forward, finds Nino, but gets cancelled by the bouncing ball. They still fall under the real world manipulation though. It's going to be Super Ken who secures the Lord. Bigetron Alpha trying to escape, but Super Finn will lose his immortality. And Alter Ego collapse onto him.
Wow.
In the late game, do you not think that Bigetron Alpha have a little bit more to work with? Does Dairoth not fall off later on, especially in these team fights?
Don't forget the Alter Ego effect. More late game, more advantage if the effect still continues.
Hopefully they don't make the same mistake that they did yesterday. Alter Ego already really good at controlling these particular outcomes. Rasi!
Oh, that's only onto Uranus though. Oh, a burst down. Divine Judgment pulling Rasi back as the Phantom Execution is able to connect onto Rasi. Thorn Rose and a Retribution. Bloody this time. Sully Boy. Cutthroat. Not enough. Winter Truncheon. Nino all the way to front and the Win of Nature by Nino as he baits them in. No Chorizo, no Vin. That means no front line for BTR. Alter Ego are eyeing on the base. They're looking for an end. Sunny Boy jumps in with a steel cable, trying to maybe force out a Thorn Rose. They've cleared out the way for now.
The minions, is it enough to end this game? Because it's very dangerous without good resources. It's gonna be dangerous.
2 RWM, Super Ken able to dodge away. Phantom Execution in front as he buys the immortality right now. But Super Ken should fall as he jumps in with a puncture. And my goodness, that damage from Nino. The shred onto Super Saiyan. The mini wave's not crashing in just yet. Now it's gonna be Chorizo who jumps back in, but he's gonna lose his life just as fast as he comes back. No minions, Super Key with a splash right now. Nino with a flicker forward, but he's unable to find it. Super Key versus the mini wave. Super Finn respawning. Alter Ego. 1-0.
They lead the series, the 3-face mask against the Red Robots. Being able to control the tempo from the get-go. It's such a different shade of Bigetron that I sorely am not used to.
Alter Ego. So they need to think what kind of heroes that can really make an impact for winning this second game.
I hope it's not Edith.
Akai.
Akai.
Akai Rome?
What does this mean?
Akai Rome? Akai XP?
Well, on to agility, movement speed, as well as tenacity. A little bit more sustainability that both of these teams are looking for. And it really shows how they want to go in for more skirmishes. But so far, it's been a very quiet first 2 minutes of the game. Is there something that they're waiting for here? But wait a minute.
2v2 up top. Cutthroat ready into the enemy tier 1. And it's first blood for Sally Boy.
Wow.
And that maybe is the real reason as to why Bigetron Alpha went for the Akai. First kill, that knock-up cancels out the Blazing Duet.
But it's quite hard to aim for Cloud when Blazing Duet is happening using the headbutts. You need to very precise ability to aim for the Cloud itself.
Slam, slam, pass, pass. And a split now. Rasi with the Tower's Revenge. And RWM, 2 real-world manipulations. Super Vin going to be cancelled out by the bouncing ball. What? Superfin going very deep into enemy territory. Now going for the dash. Able to escape for now, but no heavy spin. Now the cutthroat comes in, and if you steal cables to secure it, wild charge to the back, and Super Ken capitalizes. 2 kills over to Bigetron Alpha, back again. It's Orizo, and Ken who picks up the kill. Meanwhile, now Pi with a slam, trying to look for the sustain, flickers out to safety. Super Key is going to be chunked very low. A few good shots, but Super Key, he's still trying to dodge away. Retreat by Super Ken as he jumps back onto Pi. A few more shots, and it should be a clear. Oh, Pi gets out just barely.
That's blue we're talking about. What? Oh, wait. Yeah, he got it. He just dive in like, okay, I will aim wherever Pi goes. And yeah, I think it's a good bait from Superfin that a lot of resources has been out, just want to take down Superfin. And Bigetron Alpha just following up the movement, and they just got the turtle and the kill points. It's really important.
Spin, so I think even Alter Ego didn't want to really fully commit. Nino, BMI forward, not much. Super Ken now up top, going for the retreat battle, secures it and takes it away from Selly Boy. Now it's going to be the steel cables, but with no purple buff, it does get tough. Wild charge, it brings Pi all the way to the back with a slam, pass, still brings Chorizo to an uncomfortable spot. Now the power of nature is still there. Pi getting bursted down, terrified up. Heavy spin. Udo pops in a purify, but Pi should fall. And Super Ken is on a killing spree.
But Pi is buying time. Look at Cloud on the bottom lane. Miracle. He just shooing away the Super Second, and they got the outer bottom tower, but it's dangerous.
That was too greedy.
The heavy spin, the heavy crossbow, even the Rhythm of Joy.
And earlier on, Saken was able to secure that Berserker's Fury, but look at this again. Did they seal it?
Yeah, they did. Vin did enough with the heavy spin. My God, Sully Boy's not having a good time. Well, technically, he didn't have a good time in Game 1 either. Now, Super Ken, diving very deep into the back. Now, canceled out by the bouncing ball. Turns revenge, and the rage. Wild charge, though, helps him out. But he ultimately falls as a shutdown for Udo. Deja vu. Remember what happened in Game 1.
Do they do that, or do they go for the neutral, the objective take in the turrets instead, like they did in game number 1? It worked well for them, that strategy. Because right now, Bigetron Alpha with a 2,000 gold lead. In these team fights, it feels like Bigetron Alpha has more of an edge.
Look at Ken. He's trying to sneak the Lord. Wait, this might actually work. It's half HP. Oh, not fast enough. And Alter Ego now know of what Bigetron Alpha were planning. Real world inflation going on. Superfin. The heavy spin is there. Retreat battle. Super Ken wins it. Now the electrifying beats. They have baited Alter Ego into a fight. But it's a 2 for 2. So they commit even more here. Udo going to be dove on in the back by Super Ken. One more dash, but Udo is able to escape. But the real world manipulation gets Nino very low. Super Ken waiting on the cooldowns. Looking for a dive. BMI forward. Super Ken jumping in. Oh, he finds another. Double kill! He gets slain, but it's definitely value.
And it's almost wiped out if Pi got killed too. And now, Bigetron Alpha really got that advantage by getting the Lord 4 mans down for them. They learned a lot, I think, from that.
Looks like they do. Look at this. Look at this control, Mirko.
Absolute control right now. They're able to just... Real world inflation popped in. Super Ken just jumps in. A few more shots. Electrifying beats. What? They just took it. And now it's the purple buff steal. Whoa, Alter Ego.
Or built by Akai. But the Akai job desk is really important here. He just be the bodyguard to wait for the Rasi, wait for the Nino just come in when the team fight's happening. And then he just pop out the heavy spin. So the initiator must be the Super Chorizo.
See, a siege in the mid lane. Superfin going to be able to find a good knockup, but Nino just bounces back to the BMI. Enhanced Lord still. Wow, look at Selly Boy. Brilliant cut up top to cancel it out. Wild charge! Nino gets deleted. Udo is still in the back, dealing some damage with the RWM, places Pi in a spot where he can't do anything, and Super Ken jumps onto Udo. The electrifying beats unnecessary to take him down, and they are just styling on Alter Ego. 14 minutes in, and it's an equalizer by the Red Terminators.
Back to a best of 1, ladies and gentlemen, as Bigetron Alpha force a game number 3. The Red Robots finally understanding their limits, understanding the vision.
Good farm, good fights, and you just spam your ultimates.
Novaria last pick in though for Alter Ego. What do we think about this? It will give them a little bit more to work with.
Or Hermit got that item. But our Alter Ego eSports gonna play successfully executed the aggressive gameplay, because as we know, they have Angela right now. It's being harassed, Udil and Razi on the mid lane.
No Purify, man. That's a big resource already spent early on. And look at this, even Chorizo doing quite well against the Dairoth. But I'm trying to think of when we saw the Aulus last, and I think it was Fearless. Rebellion Zion up against Alter Ego too, and they won that. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was against Alter Ego. Whoa! First blood for the Angela mid!
Movement speed, right? That's what's...
The movement speed, the mobility, yeah.
Yeah, very, very expensive here, but it does seem like Selly Boy is going to be able to secure the first turtle of the game. So already a very different shade here in game number... Oh, wait a minute, what?
Super Vin to die, too deep.
Wait, big mistake there, and Super Saiyan almost also made a big mistake by diving in a bit too deep, but he understands the situation.
For Aldo and Raze Boy's sake as well. We're looking at this right now. Udil.
I'm looking at the bottom lane. Pi cutting the wave as a Dairoth now jumping in. Oh, he might be able to find a kill here with the Abyssum Strike. Oh, Flicker! Pi gets a kill. 1-for-1 traded in. Who's it worth for? Alter Ego is the answer as they get a lot of gold up top as well. Super Saiyan now jumping into the Force, doing some damage, and that's going to be Rossi who gets picked off. Super Saiyan able to flicker out, but Udil chases him under the tier 1 and 2. Now Nino is going to fall to Super Vin as now he equalizes his score. No longer 0 and 2. It's 2 and 2 for the Edith. There's just the vision that you can provide with Rossi, Novaria on your team. Luckily for Alter Ego, though, there will be no contest. Whoa, ultimate down below. That's the onslaught of damage coming in. Pi taking very low, so Rizzo tanking it up right now, and that should be enough damage for Super Ken to pick the kill up. And he's going back to full HP with the healing from the Angela.
One by one, so they just got in and get out and successfully executed.
Onward, Earthshatter, Selly Boy locked down. Primal Wrath gonna be used up right now, but Super Rizzo gets taken very low. Selly Boy with the Abraser's Wrath! Big clap in with the Abraser's Wrath, but now it's gonna be traded in. So Rizzo getting the healing from the Angela. He survives one, he's out sustaining Udil, who's forced away. Meanwhile, tier 1 taken for free down below.
That's so much value for the side of Bigetron Alpha.
Just down below. Pi gonna be caught there for a bit. Super Ken's looking for an angle to jump in, but Pi jumps in. Oh my god, that damage! Pi gets melted by the Aulus. So Rizzo's trying to look for an opening. So is Super Ken, but they gotta be careful about Pi, who can shred him down. Super Ken jumping in. Selly Boy with a good red tree. Secure. Udo with a Terrify earlier to stop it from happening. Selly Boy now gonna be collapsed on, and Abraser's Wrath getting him some sustain, and that's an escape. Meanwhile here, wait a minute. Super Ken's chasing Nino down with a hard guard. My god! Whoa, Nino! Holy moly! He survives, gets out! Peel from Selly Boy!
And he takes 2 members down in his wake. Huge, huge, big win from Alter Ego eSports. That right now, I guess one of the things that Alter Ego eSports has above Bigetron Alpha is that range that they are severely lacking here, and the vision. And that's exactly what they are trying to capitalize over.
Onward, coming down right there with the Earthshatter, knocking him up. Super Ken using the ultimate. Selly Boy with the Abraser's Wrath already. A lot of resources spent up. That's a knock up from the Lord. Super Cerrizo taken very low with the anti-region. Onward connects on to Udo right now. Super Saiyan going for some Force, but the damage comes through, and Super Ken finds the rectory somehow, some way, able to escape. Rossi walking down, getting smacked by that axe. Super Kyo escaping for a bit, but you can't escape from a targeted basic attack. Nino takes him down.
And that taunt just came into clutch here. Super Ken. Oh my god, look at that damage onto Rossi. Rossi gets traded out in return, but look at this.
Look at the flank, Selly Boy now with a taunt up. Oh my god, that damage! Oh, Abraser's Wrath! Oh, Super Ken! He's still able to survive for a bit, but the lockdown is inevitable. Nino shoots him down.
Have the Malefic Roar on top of everything else. A lot of tools that he can utilize in his kit. Nino is certainly an issue now for Bigetron Alpha.
The Zaman Force was used. Oh, whoa, Super Key, what? Open up the map a bit too aggressively, and Super Vin now. Uh-oh, needs to be careful. Alter Ego spotted him, knows where he's at. Selly Boy with a red tree to slow him down, the taunt to knock him up as well. Not able to fully commit, but it's a big win once again for Alter Ego.
Draw Eco is opening the map.
Oh no!
They walk in right onto Selly Boy there. The hard guard saves him for a bit. Super Pin with the Earthshatter, and onward, Nino, what? Fancy feet, he's able to escape from it. Some Force, dealing the damage, Abyssum Strike. Going to be able to shred them down, but Super Ken's damage is unreal. He charges forward, gets a big smack in with the axe. Now it's another triple kill for Super Ken.
And instantly, it turns around. Ladies and gentlemen, what initially was taken by Alter Ego eSports has been taken back.
As the sandbag. And if we look at that score, Super Zero is not down yet. So he is still able to survive with no kill points until right now.
We got to talk a little bit about Super Ken's lead over Selly Boy. Onward, Vin, no one's there to follow it up, and that might be the 9th death. There's an ultimate coming down though. Super Ken looking for the damage right now as he's going to be able to dish out some damage, but they some strike connects. Super Ken forced back. Wind of Nature used up Zaman Force as well. Super Chorizo is the guy who ends up dying his first death this game. And again, Vin is going in for these aggressive maneuvers without the follow-up of the rest of the team.
It's the communication, Aeterna, because he do it like twice before, just trying to initiate it, but his teammates didn't follow up.
Oh, wow! That shred now, Super Vin with the onward, finding Nino, but the Rose Gold Meteor comes in, but it's going to be enough damage to take him down. Super Saiyan with the Zaman Force dashing forward again, he gets a sustain. Super Saiyan with the play, but it's not worth it. The winner truncheon saves Udil's life. Selly was looking for that retribution, finds it as Udil's able to escape. Super Chorizo pulls back, and Alter Ego have won the team fight.
3-for-1 trade in that particular regard. Alter Ego pick up a Lord
on non-marksman, but the Wind of Nature, does it not give the Aulus some value to be able to just sustain? He already has the hard guard. Imagine if he has the Wind of Nature just to delay the damage even more for 1 second. But wait, Vin gets knocked up. Selly Boy chunked as well. Seems like Bigetron Alpha wants to hold on to this Lord as Selly Boy jumps in with a taunt and with a knock-up. Saken gets chunked as well with a good splash there. Super Vin now with a conceal, 2-man taunt. Saken forced back. Oh, Earth Shadow Flicker on to Nino! Super Saken finds the kill now. A Super Ken deals out the damage. Selly Boy with an amazing retribution to maybe possibly save the game. But Super Saken has picked up a double kill. He's not really going to be spamming that ultimate. I think in my ranked games, it's completely different, right? So, oh, whoa. Primal Wrath stolen away, instantly gone in. The ultimate now used by Super Ken, but he's kiting away. Look at that. Pi jumps in. Super Vin might lose his life. 10th death for Vin.
And it's a really important pick off from the Alter Ego side. So they will get the map control. So they will get Bigetron Alpha to stay on their base, being caged like a bird.
Not just map control, but also an instant takeaway from the threat onto Nino. Who's supposed to deal that damage on him? Who's supposed to take him out? Without Super Vin, 35 seconds. And look at the waves crashing in that bot and top side. This is a disaster for Bigetron Alpha. They don't have the range to counter Alter Ego at this point.
They didn't even have the big crowd control evac if Finn is down like now.
Look at that, Bennett.
Yeah, it's just poking the base turret until the base turret is destroyed.
Jeez. There should be a free base turret in the mid lane. Renner's Apathy, ooh, on the Super Ken. Another Astral Sphere, look at the poke from outside, and that Renner shot to finally take the base turret down. Oh, they keep it alive. Just 1 HP on that Lord, or not on that base turret.
Just one, unfortunately so, but they go in for a concealed play. But it's red out.
Is it though? Selly Boy is in the front. Zaman Force going to be used up. Appraiser's Wrath connecting, getting a bit more sustain. But Super Vin is doing the same thing with the Primal Wrath. Oh, Chorizo gets melted down. Dodge away from the Astral Sphere. Now it's a retry battle. It should be. Super Vin gets another Shatter onto 2 members. Super Vin losing immortality. Winter Truncheon going to be bought. Chorizo losing immortality as well. Nino cutting them down. Who's it going to be right now? Selly Boy's free to go for the Lord. And Bigetron. Oh, Nino gets slain by Super Saken. Another entrance, perhaps, for Bigetron Alpha. Selly Boy with the taunt and the lockdown on the Chorizo as the Astral Echo reveals the members of BTR. And now they are forced to defend, but Alter Ego do not have a marksman. This is another way to clear the wave again.
He's trying to play the split push game of managing the wave, so Ken will joining the Lord fight right now.
That extra movement speed, it does give them a little bit more to work with. Especially Bigetron Alpha having a lot more homework to do to utilize that bottom wave. But here we go, concealed play. They don't find Nino. I don't think they want to commit until they do.
Now the Astral Echo only connects to Super Ken, so they still don't know where Super Vin is. And look at Super Vin. in the midst of it all, he walks up in front. Now the Earth Shatter gonna be able to knock out Pi. Only Pi though. Super Saga with a hard guard, jumping in with his Amon Force. Appraiser's Wrath dodges away from Super Sorizo. What? He runs to his death. Now Saken flickers out, but Pi jumps in as well. This might be a disaster here. Aggressive strike. Super Saken buys the immortality. Meanwhile, Supercan, look at what he's doing right now. He's splitting it up right now. It's a shutdown for Nina, but Supercan gets an immortality for Sellyboy. Winter Trunching to be lost. Superman gonna lose his life, and Alter Ego will push forward on the Lord. A miracle is what Bigetron needs, and a miracle will be taken away from them as Alter Ego secure possibly the final Lord in the game. What Albert did in Season 6.
The Death Timers are their ultimate demise here. 35 seconds for Super Vin. Super Saken, one of the last and final hopes for Bigetron Alpha. As both of the waves are crashing in, the final stand is here.
It's over. Super Ken getting dove in the base, and Alter Ego against all odds takes the W 2-1.
Standing a 2-time lose streak. Alter Ego, they bring back the momentum into their hands.